GoPro off. No. GoPro camera off. Not listening to me. What's going on, YouTube? Hope everybody's doing well. Today I got a new GoPro, and I want to try to start filming with that instead of my phone. And it's the GoPro 9 Black. It's the newest one that they have out, and I'm gonna mount it to my bike right now. We're gonna take a quick ride just on the road. Nothing on the trails yet. Maybe this weekend I'll probably mount it on the bike and check it out, the trails. But yeah, so far it looks pretty cool. I like the voice activated start and stop things, which are kind of cool. And the image stabilization is supposed to be really good. So we'll check it out here on the road. And I want to kind of play around with it a little bit, because you can actually change the width of the screen. You can go like super wide, or you can go linear, which is almost like a normal view, and a couple other ones. So we'll fool around with those a little bit, and we can kind of compare the difference. But let's get you mounted to the bike. GoPro off. No. GoPro camera off. Not listening to me. GoPro off. GoPro stop recording. All right, so we're heading down my driveway. I live on a pretty busy road, so I usually cross this road, and I'll make a right up here and ride a couple of the back roads. I'm going to record my ride on trail forks too. I want to check the audio. I'm on a highway, there's going to be cars going by. And let's see if you hear me huffing and puffing coming up this hill. Now the handlebar mount I have is a little on the wobbly side, and I'm hoping the image stabilization kind of fixes that. If not, I'm gonna have to look for a different type of mount to reduce the shake. I'm going to be riding into the sun and away from the sun, so we'll see how the camera fixes its exposures. That little hill always gets me. It doesn't look like much of a hill when you're walking it. a lot of hills on this road. A lot of up and down. I'm going to stop here and change the I'm going to change the camera view to make it a wider view. So this is the super wide view on the GoPro 9 Black. So let's see what kind of results we get from this. Well, that little hill killed me. Be a couple more little hills on here. See how I do. I try to do this road a couple days a week to prepare me for my Sunday rides with my buddies. But this is the first time I rode it this week, which is a Friday, and last time I rode it was a Sunday. And when you don't ride for those many days, you actually feel it. And I'm going to be going down here pretty quick, but it's a downhill, and I'm curious to see what the audio sounds like. Hopefully you can still hear me. Bumpy terrain here. Somebody picking up his Amazon box. That neighborhood we just went by there, all their mailboxes are on this main road, and the mailman just drops all of their stuff there. They don't bring it to the house, so it's a little inconvenient. Going uphill, a little bumpy terrain here. Let's see how stabilized that comes out. Take a little break going downhill. Actually turned out to be a nice day for a mid-December ride. About 42 degrees. We had about an inch of snow 2 days ago, and that pretty much melted like by the next day. I didn't have to take my snowblower out for that one. Although I'm ready. Oil's changed, everything ready to go on it. Hopefully I won't have to use it. I think last year we only had 1 or 2 times that I actually used it. I'm hoping the way I mounted this camera is good, because I don't really want to get a chest mount for it. And I do have a helmet mount, which may be the way to go. So this ride I do is about 3 miles from when I leave my house till I get to this bridge here and back. There's a nice little cardio pump. We'll stop here for a couple seconds. I'll kind of show you the river and stuff. So what's up, guys? So basically, this river is across the street from our house, and in the winter time we see it pretty clear because there's no houses across the street. And our dog Ruby loves going into this river. She hates taking a bath, but she'll jump in this river and stay in it until I pull her out. So it's a very unique dog as far as that. The rest of my dogs just hate water. Go figure. But that's a beautiful sight, right? There's ducks. I don't know if you can see the ducks over there. All the way, like right about there, there's a bunch of ducks. So now I'm going to change the camera view to the next level down. So this is the next one. It's called linear view. I think it's supposed to give you a more normal view than you know, like a fisheye type view. So what's up, guys? Let's get you back mounted to the camera. Let's head back. I mean, mounted to the bike. We're talking about the camera. A little adjustment. So we're going to go back, and we're going to have a little bit of a climb, and let's see if I make it. Now I'll make it. Usually the first couple climbs always get me. I'm 54 years old, so, and I smoke cigars. Not as much as I used to. Maybe I'm down to like about 2, maybe 3 a week. If I have a buddy come over, I may smoke one with him, have a nice little bourbon or some kind of scotch. So yep, we live in New Jersey. We're in the northwest part of New Jersey, which is I wouldn't say rural. I mean, we have a lot of shopping going on. We have a Walmart, Home Depot right down the street, and here's the hill. Pump it up. But there's a lot of farms. We have a lot of people coming in from the inner cities because we have a lot of those you know, apple picking and all those different type of festivities in the area. So we're very fortunate to be in Jersey and live in an area like this where, you know, very country, very open, clean air. But we noticed past 10 years that we've been living in this area, they've started to develop more and more, which is a sad thing, but it's all for tax revenue. You know? Salaries go up, services go up, and you can only tax the people so much, and the only way to compensate that is to bring in more people. So it is what it is. Nice hill. I don't take calls on the ride. we're gonna do a killer hill that I always try to squeeze in before I'm done riding. Just open up my lungs a little bit. Get me ready for tomorrow or Sunday, depending on when I go riding in the woods. So this may not look it, but this is a climb. Because my legs feel it. You actually don't realize how many hills you go up and down when you're driving your car, and you notice them more when you're riding. So this is a linear view on the GoPro 9 Black. I'm shooting at 4K 24 frames a second. Looking forward to see what the quality is going to be like. But this road that I'm on is very bumpy, and see how good the image stabilization is. I'm going downhill, which feels good. So if I get a lot of noise, wind noise, you're gonna have to think of a different option of recording when I'm on a ride, or not use audio at all when I'm on the ride. And we got another hill coming up. Let me get a head start on this one. Yeah. So I'm actually standing and pedaling up. I wonder how my audio sounds now, because my mouth is past the speaker or the mic on the camera. Oh boy, legs are burning. I try not to go on my easy chain ring too, only because I want to give my legs a good workout. All right, so I'm going to pull over here, and I'm going to change the field of view on the lens. GoPro, stop recording. So this is linear with horizontal leveling feature. So let's see what the difference is when I tilt the bike. That's pretty interesting. All right. Just in case you guys are wondering what kind of bike I ride a Canyon Neuron 7 aluminum frame. It's a 2020. I actually just got it this year. It's a full suspension bike. I absolutely love it. All right, here's the hill I try to get in. This is probably a 217 foot elevation climb, and I'm actually in one of my mid chain rings, which is a little bit tougher to pedal, but I'm gonna burn the legs a little bit. So I'm doing a lot of jerking with the handlebars because I am climbing. I wonder what the results are going to be like on a video. I'm slowing down. We're at the end. So when we get to the last leg of the ride, I'm gonna change the field of view to the last one that they offer and see the difference. I'm thinking the audio would probably be better if the camera was on my helmet. I'll have to fool around with that. I'll zigzag it a little bit if that makes a difference. Alright, so when we get to the stop sign here, I'm going to change the field of view to the last option they give us. We got like another maybe quarter mile to go, so we'll change it up here. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, so now we are on the narrow field of view, and it kind of crops things in a little bit closer. Let a truck go by. May crop it in too much where you can't. It may not be that conducive to riding because I kind of want to see the trail. All right, here comes a loud ass truck. There we go. How's the audio now? How's the audio now? Man, it's loud. Morning. All right, guy, move over, buddy. Thank you. Thanks. All right, so the road I live on is very well traveled, and people generally don't watch the speed limit. I think the fastest you can go on this road is 50 in certain areas, not all the way areas. All right, we're good. And luckily my house has you can probably see the house with that white truck. I live right behind that truck where those bushes are. So that's my protection from this road. It really absorbs a lot of the road noise, and it keeps my dogs contained in the front yard. And they have very little access to this driveway because they just know not to go down it. They're pretty good as far as that's concerned. So that concludes the GoPro 9 road noise and field of view test. Appreciate you guys. Oh, let me take that off here. All right, we made it. So we did just about 3 miles according to my trail forks, and we had an elevation climb of the high road that we went up with about 217 feet. So I'm going to download this footage and see what we have. So I feel like I'm in a dark room. If you guys have any suggestions or ideas that you want to see with the camera, or any questions about the camera, feel free to leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe if you could. I really appreciate it. Just trying to build this channel up, and it's a lot of work, you know, trying to get people to subscribe and leave comments. But I would appreciate if you guys did that, and stay tuned for the next video. Later. GoPro camera off.